So what we're going to do is we're going to go to aweber.com. And we're going to sign up for an Aweber account so that we can collect email addresses and market these people, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to come up here. You can see you can sign up for just $1. So you sign up for $1 for the first 30 days. After that, it's like $20 a month, right? 19 bucks a month. Really good deal. I've tried our contact and a couple other email marketing companies, and these guys are the best by far. So we're going to just go ahead and create a login name. Let's call it, let's say selling in 60. First name is Kevin. There we go. You have 11. Okay, let's do alright, and we will just go ahead and agree to the terms of services and complete the order. Alright, so here we go. Here's our receipt. Let's get started. Okay, so let's just go ahead and log in. Selling in 60. Alright, and so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to click on My Lists. We're going to come over here and click a new list, or create a new list. We're going to give the list a name, like let's call it selling in 60 minutes. There we go, that's available. List description is, let's just copy and paste this down here. From name Kevin LeBaron at in 60 minutes.com. Alright. And I think that's all. We're not gonna worry about all the other information right now, so we're just going to do that, and let's now come over here to the Web Forms tab. Then let's just click on Create Web Form, and let's go with a simple looking. Yeah, that looks about right. Let's see. There we go. Load template, and we're just gonna get rid of this so it stops being in our way. First thing we want to do is get rid of all these unnecessary items, and you may want them on your form, I don't know, but for this particular purpose I want to keep this form as simple as possible. So let's edit this here. We're going to get rid of that because anyone who's been part of internet marketing for any amount of time already knows what an opt-in box is, right? And they know they're supposed to put their email address in there. So actually, you know the drill. And I might change this later, but for now, it's fairly amusing to me, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. Next thing we're going to want to do is come here to body, and we're going to eliminate the background and the outline for this. Okay, so that makes it even cleaner and more simple. Let's push OK, and so we've selected the button here. We're going to center it. Now, another thing we can do is we can come up here, we can change this URL and use an image of our own. And you don't know it yet, but you've actually uploaded a bunch of really cool images when you uploaded your theme, and I'm going to show you how to access those. Okay, so first thing, let's come back to our desktop here. We're going to come into here and come into the marketing theme, go into images, and then go into buttons. Go into small buttons so that they will actually fit in the opt-in box, and all of these buttons you see here are uploaded to your server and you have access to them online, right? So what you need to do is you need to decide which one of these buttons you want. You need to note what the name is. So for us, we're going to use Get Started Today, right? And so the name is Get-Started-Today. So then come over to your resources box, which we opened up earlier. If you remember, come to this part. This is this path to the small images, and I've already written out the path for you. That way you don't have to go figure that out, right? You can just copy and paste that. Come down here to the bottom, paste it here, and all you have to do is you need to change this little part that's bold, the name of button. You just need to change that to whatever the name of the button you want to use is. So we're using get-started today, so get-started today. And that's our URL. So we're going to copy and paste that. Come back in here and enter it there. And there we have it. Now all we need to do is add a text widget. And let's just go ahead and make the size bigger. We're going to put the font at Trabucket because that's one of the fonts we use in the theme, and it matches quite well. And we're going to center this. And let's say get free access to the software I use to easily get this website. Get this site ready to make sales in under 60 minutes. Alright, and I think that's a little bit big, so we're going to make this a little bit smaller. Let's put that at 14. Alright, perfect. So now let's just drag that up to the top, and we're good to go. We can save the web form, and then let's go to step 2. Here we are going to set the thank you page. So we're going to actually first let's give it a name. Let's call it Selling in 60 front, because this is the form that's going to be shown on the front page of the site. The custom page is going to be, if you remember correctly, once they opt in, it's going to send them to the Selling in 60 minutes page, right? So we'll just select that, copy and paste that URL, come back here and paste it in there. Alright, so we are good to go. We'll save web form and go to step 3. And we're going to choose the I will install my form myself. Make sure you have the JavaScript option, not the raw HTML option, right? Because if we ever want to make changes, we use the JavaScript, we can just go back and change it in Aweber, and it will automatically change on our site. So we're going to come here to the front page part, edit the text widget, and let's paste that in there. We're not going to give it a title, just click save. Come back over here, refresh, and there we go. We have the opt-in form uploaded. Now all we need to do is go and create, we need to create one more web form, which is what we're going to be using for the rest of the site. And well, let's do that really quickly. So create web form. And what's cool is we can actually go to My Templates now and load the template. You can see it's quite similar to the one we just created, which eliminates a lot of the work, right? So let's click on that. Get rid of that. Okay. And add a text widget. Okay, so for this, let's say if you like what you've seen here, then sign up below and I'll let you know as we create more awesome content. Training. There we go. So select that, center it, bold, italicize. Put this at 14. Oops. And let's do Trabucket. Alright, okay, we'll drag that to the top. Save web form. Now let's go to step 2. Let's call this Selling in 60. We'll just call Selling in 60 for this, let's stay on current page, so wherever they opt in, it just pops them right back onto the same page. And let's say go to step 3. Actually, save web form, and then go to step 3. I will install my own form, JavaScript, copy it. We'll come back in here, minimize this. Alright, so for the selling in 60 area, we will paste it in there. Click save, minimize that. Then the primary widget area, oops, we will paste it in there and save. Alright, so let's just check this out, make sure it's working. So selling in 60 minutes, we've got a different form than on the homepage. Awesome, so it worked great.